Hey there, welcome to the video. So in this video we're going to go over how you can set Item NBT Data using commands. So just heading over here, we'll get straight into this time. So if we step on this pressure plate, you can see we get a shovel. Check the attributes, we can see can break sand. And then let's go to the next one. So we see can place on. Get this, what is this? Oh, it's sand. Can be placed on light grey concrete and white concrete. So if I were to try place this over here, you can see nothing's happening. That's because I'm in adventure mode. If I would place this over here, you can see I can place it, but I can't break it normally, so I'll have to use this shovel. And you can see that's how we can allow adventure mode players to interact with blocks and items. So moving on, we have lock in slot. So now this allows items to be locked completely in a slot. They can't be dragged or moved around at all. Great for maps again. And then our next thing is keep on death. So if we were to grab this, we now have 24 apples, and these items are not lost on death. So we can make sure these apples are not lost on death by doing this. And you can see upon respawning, we still have the apples in our hand, but every other item is on the ground. So now let's go over how you can do this yourself. So these are using Item NBT components. NBT components are stored as JSON data, which is also called JavaScript object notation, and this is how you set that up. So JSON has a tag, which here is Minecraft can destroy, and then there is inside of this another object with a tag called blocks, and that's just a list of blocks. If you want to know what blocks you can put in here, you can simply type give at s, and then you can see all these blocks here. So you could search for something you want, and here you can see they all show up. So any of these names will work in that list. So this first block gives us an iron shovel, gives us one iron shovel with a data value of 0, and then it can destroy blocks sand. So if I was to add a item into this list, and we'll call this gravel, and now running this again, we get a shovel that can break sand and gravel. Next up is can place on. So again, this is JavaScript object notation, which means we just need a tag, and this one is Minecraft can place on. And just like the other one, we have another object with a blocks list in here. So in here we have white concrete and light grey concrete. So this allows us to place these sand blocks on either two of these types of blocks. Again, you can get those blocks by just typing give at s, and then you could type in concrete here and see all the different concrete types, including powder, which is what I just did for that example, or you can obviously type in whatever you need to look for. Next up is lock in slot. So here we have the Minecraft item lock component or tag, and then our mode is set to lock in slot. So if we run this, we get a bow that cannot be moved from our inventory, from our slot, and cannot be dropped or crafted with. So if you want to hide this little red tag and these descriptions, what you can do is /game rule show tags false. So now none of it shows up and it just looks like a normal item. However, if you try drop it, you still get that little message saying that you cannot drop the item. There is another mode for the item lock component, and that is called lock in inventory. So if I was to set that like that, and then step on this, we now get an item that can be moved through the inventory, but cannot be dropped and cannot be crafted with. So you cannot get rid of this, but you can at least rearrange it in your inventory. And then lastly, we have keep on death. So this here is a simple tag with an empty object, and this tag name is Minecraft keep on death. So this simply allows you to keep a certain item on death without keeping all your items by enabling keep inventory. So this apple is not lost on death, and without show tags you can see there's no little tag text there. If I was to re-enable that by setting show tags to true, we now have that little text saying this item is not lost on death. So this has been a quick little tutorial on how to use Item NBT data in commands. If you want to see another cool tutorial video, check that one over there. I reckon it's perfect for you, and you'll thoroughly enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.